I guess the directions are for the lowest common denominator, and some days the lowest common denominator. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome to Smokin' Joe's Projects and Practical Skills. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to do a quick product, I guess, unboxing and opening for you today. It's going to be this Garvee. Well, Garvee calls it, what do they call it? The trailer tripod. And yeah, it's basically a hitch receiver that goes onto your 3-point hitch on your tractor. And I know a lot of guys want to tow with their 3-point hitches and with a quick hitch. And you do have a drawbar, and you can obviously put a ball on your drawbar to pick things up, to trailer things with. This is great because once you have something on here that can receive your trailer hitch, your trailer ball, then you can back up to something and use your hydraulics of your 3-point hitch to raise and lower it. So that's obviously pretty cool. So anyways, I ordered this. Only took a couple days to arrive. So obviously it was here domestically. It's fairly inexpensive. It's, I think, $80, no, $90. $90 as of this recording was the regular price. And like most of these online outfits, you can get 10% off for signing up for your email or whatever. So I did that and was able to get it with tax for $85 after I applied that discount. So we'll do an unboxing and we'll see what we have here and see how it works. Give this a little bit of an open. Let's see, you can probably open this side. These boxes are always a little bit banged up. I don't know if you've ever ordered anything from like Vivor or something like that. And, the boxes come a little bit banged up, but what I found is the contents have always been in pretty good shape. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Nice. All right. So here it is. I was a little bit nervous. I would see some comments here and there about paint quality on these things, about weld quality being poor, paint quality being poor, weld quality being poor. Not this product in particular, not this product specifically, but just some of the Vivor stuff, some of the tractor attachments that you get from Garvee or Vivor. But I thought I'd give it a try because the price was so reasonable and because of everything that comes with it. Looking at it, I'm not a welder. A professional welder would have to take a look at it to give his professional opinion. These welds look pretty good to me. They look like they were cleaned up fairly well before paint. There's a tiny bit of splatter, but for the price, it's actually pretty good. Let's see here. What did I drop? One of the things that I kind of liked about this one is it does come with your pins, and the pins come with your bushings as well. So I think this is going to work really well. The big thing that I was seeing a lot of comments on different types of products like these is that it wouldn't fit their quick hitch. And that's a deal breaker for me. It has to fit the quick hitch. What I did is did some measuring. Luckily, they will show the measurement. And this thing is actually pretty light. It is, I'd have to look up the specs, but it's mid to upper 20s in weight. So under 30 pounds. So not too bad. And what were they talking about? Oh, the specs. Where I was finding some issues is that this width here on some of the models is very narrow. I can't see any way that it would work on a quick hitch. you could make your 3-point hitch adjust to it, but not the quick hitch if this is way too narrow. So I measured this up. It looks, based on the measurements, that it's going to work. The other thing is, I saw a couple comments on this product in particular that said it's going to work. It worked with their quick hitch. So I like that. One guy said it didn't work with my quick hitch. And you know, that gives you some doubt, right? So should I order this or not? It didn't work for this guy. But he said it was the top. It was the top attachment point that was his issue. And I thought, well, maybe his quick hitch doesn't adjust vertically. I know that I have to adjust. Most of my implements, attachments I don't have to adjust this. But when I go to my snowblower, I have to adjust this. I got to go up because it's a bigger piece of equipment. So let's see, without further ado, let me put the pins on this thing, and we'll see if it works, see if it fits. All right, now let's see what's in the bag. We have one of the side pins, the other side pins, and this is complete. It's got the, whatever you call this thing, I forget, and the bushing on there, and the top pin, very nice, and a little cotter and ring on this thing. So let's see how this goes together. Here's where you hope that there's no paint in the threads or anything like that. I guess a guy could use thread locker on this. I don't plan to take it apart, but I want to see if it fits first. Plenty of threads, which tells me that that's going to be, it's going to hold and it's going to be strong because there's a long shank on this pin. All right, that one's in. Come on. So no problem there. That one's in. Almost. I'm really impressed with the paint on this thing. It looks really good. All right, this one is not, maybe the thread's got a little booger on it, but yeah, that's pretty good. All right, there we go. Now, last but not least is gonna be this thing. And it does come with some directions. I don't know who reads the directions. Well, I guess I'm not helping my cause. God. Okay. I did this to myself. I don't think this was like that. That's probably the most important part. I wanted to see what they recommend for this top pin. Oh, duh. They wanted the locks to go on the side pins. Of course. All right, let's do this. We can put those on. Let's make sure this thing's going to fit in the first place. Whoop. What am I doing? I guess that's it. Throw that guy in there. All right. Yeah, definitely. These go on the side pins. Okay. I guess the directions are for the lowest common denominator, and some days the lowest common denominator. Here we go. Oh, ho, ho. What the heck? Okay, this makes sense to me now. It will fit on a quick hitch. However, you do need to pull this pin. So it'll fit on the quick hitch, but you can't really use the quick hitch quickly, if that makes any sense. When you are using your quick hitch to, say, hook up to a box blade, you can just back up to it, lower this down, back into it, lift it up. That's how a quick hitch works. This area has to be much larger for this to be able to come in low and lift this whole thing. That's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I got to pull this out, leave the bushing in there. These guys can go in, bushing back in, or bushing still in. And there we go. That's going to work. That's going to work. I'm going to take these pins off and put those lock washers on, put the pins back on, snug them down, because I know this is going to work for me. And then I'll be good to go. I think for the money, this is a good solution. I think this is a good deal. It's not something that you can be hands-free now and back up to and hook up with your quick hitch. That part's not quick, but it is compatible. It does fit, fits well. And I wonder if they make a bigger bushing. Probably. That's not a big deal for just pulling a trailer, something like that. But that should work. So hold tight, and I'm going to put those on. Cobra pliers, made by Knipex, Knipex. I call it Knipex. It's German, made in Germany. Made in Germany. Ja, Germany. I don't do a very good Hans and Franz. I would say Arnold, but Arnold's from Austria. So yeah, I can make it a little bit bigger and different from a slip joint channel lock. It's not going to move out of the joint. You can lock it wherever you want. You get a ton of strength on this thing. You notice how it never slipped. That is completely smushed, and it did not slip at all. The jaws. Very nice. One side to go. Nice. Now, tight. There we go. Now, that fits even better with a little bit of extra width. Drop that bad boy in there. There we go. Look at that. It's on. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining me today. Kind of an unboxing, installation, review of the Garvee 3-point hitch receiver. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to work for my needs. Again, they have them on Garvee's website and on Vivor, and I'm not sure who makes them, if it's the same place that makes them. And they do have different models with different widths and heights, so you definitely want to make sure that you're getting something that's going to fit your machine. But either way, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.